Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome back to Workshop Wednesday. My name is Paul, and this is our team.
Hello, I'm Mick, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Caelan Russell, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Sean, I'm the apprentice mechanic.
Hello, my name is Marco, I love to weld. This is Bruce, this is Blake, them two best students.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos, and comment if you want, and we will get back to you. So, in for repair today, we have our Manitou telescopic digger. We also have the mini digger. They're nearly finished off. Marco is busy getting the hydraulic rams ready for the 4-metre Conskilde tiller. And also we have Cahill's sheep there who has a little bit of an issue. But just when I am talking about Cahill, I need to thank him for last week for filling in for me there. He done a fantastic job. Some say he's actually better than me. And please God, he will take over the role in years to come. So thanks for everyone there for all the good wishes. It was great to get away and important there for anyone there. As you know yourself, we can be working all our lives, but to get a break and to go back and to be fresh again to go for the new year. So look, we're looking forward again to getting stuck in again. So we'll get going here and we'll go over to Sean with the Manitou. So we had a problem here with the quick release on the hitch. Now the lads brought it out to the yard. While it will lock in, it wouldn't retract.
No,
so it wouldn't, Sean.
The bolt is broke.
Yeah, so actually there's a cover here.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's a lot of crap in here, which you can see there still is. Yeah. And there's actually 2 greasers on the pins there for sliding them in and out. And I wouldn't say they seem too much grease, Sean,
no,
have they?
They have not.
No. So what happened was it broke the bolt. The bolt broke here for bringing the pin back, and that's why it was locked on the forks there and they couldn't get it off it. So I'm going to drill that one out. This one here is more of a problem.
Yeah, it needs a bit longer in it. That one wasn't too bad, but this one's at halfway in it.
This one's still in it, and the pin, or the bolt is pushed in from this side.
Yeah.
Which means that we can't nothing to take it out because it was broke. So we're going to get maybe Marco there with the magic hot spanner.
Yeah, great job.
To slip the back of it there, and we keep punching it through. And
yeah, and it'll fall out there.
And it'll fall out eventually. Now, just maybe we'll give that a bit of a clean there before he comes along with the gas. Not too bad now, is it?
Nah, it's not too bad. It's muck, really.
No, we'll give that a good cleaning now.
Yeah.
It's generally that's what happens in behind these plates. No one actually sees
no,
what goes
they're
on.
just covered.
Because that, I say, was that down there cleaning out the sheds, and obviously bits gets in around it there. But we're going to give that a complete clean out, and then we're going to see the man here. I see him getting ready for the. As you can see, the bit is still in there now, it's fallen out. We just let it cool down, maybe get pliers and pull that out, and that'll allow us to put in a new bolt. But yeah, look, it is important there to get in behind those plates and keep them all greased up, because it's just one of those things that doesn't be done.
Yeah.
Move it in. Move it out. It's going the whole way out with the Sean.
Yeah.
Move it out, Mick. Yeah, got the job there now. We have our new bolts in here, plate back on. There is actually a hole here on that plate for putting for greasing pints, but need to hand the hubbles there now, hubbles. Yeah, mustn't be greasing them.
No.
And the same on that side there, but as you can see now, they're moving freely in and out, new bolts into it, and that should keep it right for another while anyway. Good stuff, Sean. I'd say John B, but didn't put diesel in, I'd say maybe. Yeah. John B, you've been blamed again?
Again, yeah. But what's new?
Hold it down there.
That tank actually could be dirty.
Hold it,
that was dirty
down
before. What's it, John? That tank will be dirty. That was dirty before I had to clean it.
This little lever is just for decompressing the engine, and then we have the key start on the
Over there.
And I'm going to give it a crack. Go on again. What's that? That's the throttle for adjusting it.
Stop. That should be down. That should be down, yeah.
That should be down, Mick.
Try.
Easy, you know, and Mick doesn't
Why
use
was
it
there
too
getting
often.
smoke? Go on. I'll keep that, keep her decompressing.
Good diesel there, anyway.
I don't know, can I split that? I don't want to do it up there if I can avoid it. Try that.
Well, there's some water in it.
Yeah, but it's sludge. I'll lift up after and pull the filter on. You don't remember here before.
So we've engine started, but we've no pressure. So we reckon we could have
Could be block nozzle.
blocked nozzle. Could be anything, Mick, couldn't it?
Yeah, we do.
Problem with these is they're very, very handy around the yard, but sometimes the lads will just get them and they'll keep them going. There'll be no diesel in them, no water in them. So that's the battle here.
There's nothing in it.
Seems to be water there, doesn't it?
There's your answer. Come around here. Look. There's the front. It's stuffed with sludge. I would take it off. There's a filter in there and we blow it out. What's the end of that? Clear.
You found the problem, Mick, did you?
Yeah, stuffed. Well, now Carl had it a while ago on video, but it blocked 2 or 3 times afterwards, so we just kept cleaning it.
Yeah, there's a little filter in there, isn't it?
I like a wee gauze.
Yeah, before it goes to the pump,
yeah.
and obviously it wasn't getting pressure there. Well, it wasn't getting water, wasn't getting any water, so obviously we weren't going to get pressure. So,
Fire it up.
yeah, still very handy. Now we have a pull start on them, and we have the key start. The key start is,
Unbelievable. Look at the size of the battery.
yeah,
Okay, you have a decompression lever here, which helps.
But
You can dump the compression.
yeah, but you mightn't need it all the time.
Might as well do that.
Well, Marco, what are you at today? I see you there cutting bits and welding on, so there's obviously a reason, isn't there?
Yeah, stand.
Yeah, so just to explain, these are the stands that we had for the go beside the Brussels sprout grader. Guys stand up on them. We had them on caster wheels, which we thought was a great job because we thought they'd be able to take them out, clean underneath it and put them back in. But what happens sometimes was they put them back in and put the brakes on the wheels, and then they'd be up here standing, and next minute they were going to do a moving, so it was a little bit dangerous there at times. So we said, forget about that, take the wheels off, just going to extend them there about 120 mil or so, and we'll put these ends into them there, and it'll stop them screeching, as you can hear. We have 3 stands to do. And that'll get it ready, and we leave it back, spray them up and leave them back there for next year. We won't need it until next Christmas anyway, so we'll have them ready to go, just park them away. That's the job done. Yep.
Bravissimo.
So another quick job we're doing today is a job for myself. I have the Jeep in there for DOE, so Gavin here from AA out, and he's just going to do a quick windscreen repair, yeah?
That's it, yeah.
So it's only a small little chip.
It's only a small chip, yeah, so it'll repair nicely, it will.
So what are you going to do? What's your...
Well, all we have done now is we just have to drill into it.
Yeah.
That opens up the crack.
Right.
And then afterwards then we'll put the cradle on, and then we'll put the resin in. We'll set that up for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we'll put the harder resin on top, and then we'll cure that off, and that'll seal it all up, and that'll be
job done.
That's it.
And then it'll be as good as new.
As good as new, yeah. And Sure,
That's so much handier than replacing the whole windscreen.
Yeah. For something this size and where it is, you know, I wouldn't be pulling the windscreen
It's
out.
good to do it now than
Down the line, letting it crack down the line. Yeah, you have to pull the windscreen out. Then the car's off the road then for a couple of hours.
I can't be doing that. I'm that busy. I need the car on the road.
Exactly. It's quick and convenient. So get you back out on the road. All this down
That's a suction thing, is it?
Yeah, it just sucks out any of
You have a suction pen inside this.
the glass that's inside the chip itself. Gets any dirt and stuff out of it. This is the cradle that we put onto as a seal there. So this goes over the hole that I just drilled. If you wonder what the mirror's for, that's just so we can see.
You can see underneath
what I'm doing. Yeah. And the resin goes in through the top here. Yeah. Just a little heater pad.
Yeah.
Put it on the inside of the window, and that just gives it a gentle bit of heat, and that'll help it draw down the resin, draw it in more into the repair. This is the surface resin, the harder resin that seals her up. UV light on. That'll cure it. Do is we'll just scrape it back. We go back and forth. It gives us a bit of a rough surface.
Yeah.
We just get the polish.
Yeah. You can't even see it in the camera.
Well, that's it, like from the naked eye.
Yeah.
When you're looking at it, the sun is coming down at it. You will, when the light hits it, it will send off a little bit of a glare, but the resin's in there. If you rub your finger across it even, you wouldn't even be able to feel it.
So I'd like to thank Gavin for coming out, fixing the window, and hopefully now pass the DOE first time.
It will.
So last week we would have had the 2 hydraulic rams to fold in before me, our cultivator. They were obviously too short. Marco wasn't happy with them. Got a few good comments there of maybe extending the linkages and that, which was fine too. It didn't cost a whole lot extra. We brought the 2 rams back there. We got them in hydraulic oil services they're actually in Kildare Town, in the business park in Kildare Town. All the hydraulic rams were made from Bourneside. You know that crowd in Carlow there. He had a great selection of rams down there. Brendan was very helpful. He says, Paul, bring them back. I'll give you 2 extra, give you 2 different ones there, slightly longer. It was very little, I think €60 up in the differ of getting 2 longer ones. So it made more sense to go that road. So we have them here now. We have the rams and we've no Marco because he's gone off on another job, but he should be back there to hopefully get set up and get them fitted there because they look the proper job, don't they?
So you don't know till you dig it all up and see.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting them set up.
Your danger always is overstraining it down when you're out or in, depending on which way it goes. But until we hook it up and see.
Yeah, so that should be. Mini digger is finally moved out of the polytunnel. We actually cleaned the tunnel as well, so we've got 2 jobs done. Have it back in the workshop. Servers pack is in, yes.
7 bar 1 fuel filter.
Yeah, just missing 1 fuel filter.
We've hydraulic to top up. We're doing hubs.
No, Mick, changing the hubs here.
Smell it. The pity of the camera doesn't smell it.
It's absolutely stinking. The smell of it there, we took the oil out, we drained it there last night. You come into the workshop this morning.
I'm still stinking.
And we could still smell it. So it is important. As you can see, that would be a complete breakdown in your oil, wouldn't it, Mick?
Oh, it has to be. With the smell of it's rotten.
Yeah.
It's pure treacle. Yeah. Just pure black.
So yeah, look, I mean, it's probably the track machines around here. We generally be repairing and looking after tractors.
This, in fairness, it was neglected, but it's in some nick. I was trying rollers now.
Yeah, it's a very tight little digger. I have to say, invaluable digger around anyone's yard. Great job around here, anyway, for cleaning tanks or anything like that. Service pack in now. We will change the oil, and we do have to do a bit of a clean up there in around the cab, and that we get Sean at that, give it a little bit of a balance.
The cab too. We've a hydraulic leak on
You have a leak the far side, have you?
Yeah, around here.
Where's that? Oh, we have a leak in there. You can see it there, Carl, coming
way
down.
In the hydraulic side. Way in there, the hydraulic pump. But we can't see it.
Some of these diggers would have came with no cabs.
I'd say originally wouldn't have had it.
And then the cabs are added on. We need to get this cover off here, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we'll see when we get to it. And we had a couple of shared bolts. We've them done, but you know the squeeze captive nuts?
Yep.
I don't know if we have the size yet for a wee trim over there. And then cycle it and see how our rams are.
Good enough, yeah. The rams are all on. Yeah.
They're not too bad.
Yeah, they're not too bad. She's nearly there.
Mobile now, anyway, which is the main thing.
So now it's time for Tips and tricks, tips and tricks.
So this week's tip and trick, Mick, is
Contact cleaner. Great for finding leaks in hydraulic hoses. Now, you have the video on this.
Yeah.
We have a pinhole in this. What it is I spray the contact cleaner on it, like so, and blow it off, and it dries it to the bone. Now, we had a pinhole somewhere around there. Sometimes it'll sweat back out, but as you can see, is there something there?
Yeah.
See that? And it was around there. But you see from the video, it's brilliant to dry a hose off. This was a tiny hole.
tiny.
It was just very slowly.
Yeah.
But it copped it.
And sure, if you use a rag or something and clean it,
You won't get to
you
dry.
won't get.
You won't get to dry off. There's
So that's
alcohol
why
or
the
whatever. No,
contact cleaner
it's
is-
brilliant for it.
We replace the pipe.
Yep.
And
It's on,
she's-
but I can't start it at the moment. Waiting for filter.
yeah. And once we get the filter, then she can move.
We should
out
be
of the
happy
workshop.
to. Well,
That's
give it
done.
a
Done.
wash because it's filthy with oil from the leak there.
But we found the leak. We found everything. So happy out.
So last week we had Sean's mystery tool, and the mystery tool last week, Sean, was, can you explain it?
So feeding the wire through a grommet. So say you're trying to push the wire through the grommet, it's difficult enough. It's just feed that wee point through, and the inside of it is that smooth. It'll just slide through, no bother. Whatever angle you have of that, it'll just slide through.
Right, okay, so the first three correct answers were Donny, Greg Mitchell and Jim Bourne. So well done, lads, on that. We're actually going to tip across here now and we'll show you how it works.
Right, so you just feed your wire through, or your pipe through, feed it around down, and then you can run your wire straight through here at the top, push around down, and then grab it around. Simple as, makes life a lot easier.
So this week's Mick's mystery tool is what Mick has in his hand. Don't rush, I'll rush now to get this one right. Should know it, shouldn't I, Mick?
A fairly handy one, yeah.
Fairly handy one, yeah. So look at first three correct answers will be on the board for next week. So best of luck, lads. So that's it for this week's Workshop Wednesday. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos there, comment what you want, and we will get back to you. So from everyone here at Finnegan's Farm, we'll talk to you all next Wednesday.